15th ranked team in the land, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Bearcats will kick it away to start us off. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So Arizona State's offense will go on the attack first. It's often said quarterback is the most high-profile position in sports, and when you have a guy like this, how could it not be?
Yeah, he's the guy that the defense is going to be keying on. They've had all week long to watch film to get ready for him. But, David, when you have his kind of athletic ability and his kind of arm talent, he is so difficult to stop.
Yeah, you can have all week. You can have all season. This guy is so dynamic at the quarterback spot. They trust him. They know what he brings to the table. This offense revolves around what he can do.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. The Sun Devils are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense here. You're putting it on your offensive line on 3rd down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick up the first. You're around midfield. All things looking pretty good here early for this offense.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Running back searching for a hole. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. It'll be 3rd and long. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Williams will pass. Blasted as he lets it go. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
Well, they try to throw for it there on 3rd down on the opening drive of the game. They don't get it, but let's punt the ball away. Let's trust our defense. And, guys, let's also trust this home field advantage and the crap.
Makes a grab past the marker. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. And the Sun Devils are marching down the field. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chain. Sun Devils will snap it on 1st and 10. Now they'll run it on the toss. There he goes. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score.
Man, he has been the definition of consistent all year long. You talk about building a team. You get a guy like this that you can hand the football, and he makes play after play after play. That's why he's number 2 in college football in rushing, and that's why he's in the Heisman Trophy picture. A running back in the Heisman Trophy picture. It's kind of been a dying element. This guy's very much in the race.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Sun Devils. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive, cap it off with a touchdown.
Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Cincinnati's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And, David, they've got a guy in the backfield that certainly is capable of carrying more than his share of the weight in this offensive attack.
Yeah, he's a piece, but I would argue this, Reese. Like, you need to get the ground game going. For this offense to be successful, they need a physical tone setter, and he can be that, sometimes up, sometimes down. They need that consistently, Jesse.
They need him to show up when it matters the most, and there's going to be times in this game like we've seen throughout his career when the defense wants to take away wide receivers or players on the perimeter, and that's when this guy has to show up and shine. He's got vision, he's got cutting ability, he's got speed, but that's got to be on display in this game.
They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Bearcats come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Leaves it with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
You just need more from your offensive line. 2nd and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up 3rd down, and this offensive line is going to have to play a lot better here.
Jones wants to throw it. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. The Bearcats will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Off the play fake on 1st down. He's going to take off. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Quick step and go. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Looking to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Jones. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the 1st. And the Bearcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Power football with the run. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Johnson. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Jones to throw. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The Bearcats now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Oh, they're after him. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
And anytime you hit the quarterback, man, you make him think, you speed up the processor a little bit, and that's the 3rd on the day. This is a unit, actually, that does a good job of that. They're the top 25 in the country at getting the quarterback on the ground.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Bearcats will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Arizona Arizona State has the ball back and the offense making its way onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
They'll move the wide receiver. They'll go to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now on third down for this offense. Williams looking for a man. Get it out on the screen. He'll be dragged down right at the 19-yard line. It'll bring up fourth down. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona State has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. And the Sun Devils will send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Gets his first one of the day away. Might be a little stiff. They only used him twice in that loss a week ago. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. They really need to find a way to punch back on this drive, already down 14. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Grover. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Well, another catch by the big fella. And, hey, this defense now in the second level, they've got to understand that they're going to see some play action. They can't keep biting on the fake. It's not easy to do. You've got to be aware of the tight end and his release. As soon as you see him get upfield, right now you know.
Turning it on! And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Give to the running back. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
No chance to run, but they still move it forward.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it all in that last play.
The Bearcats are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Jones wants to throw it. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. This is going to be a 46-yard field goal attempt. Didn't make them sweat at all. It's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. They'll try the left side. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. We make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. The Sweet Feet buy a little time. And that third down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that. You can show your exotic looks. You can get the pass rush going. Everybody in.
Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it. But when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Out of the gun, the give to the back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The Sun Devils are moving quickly down the field. They go to the ground. Runs through a tackle. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Pulls and fires complete. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. And the Sun Devils come to the line in the hurry-up. Guys, when you think about Arizona State, they've gotten deep into the conference race, sitting on top of the standings right now. That conference... Oh, he's got some space! And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown! Arizona State! An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
He'll bring it back looking for help. And the returner is stopped. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. Jones to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle.
I knew that shot down the field was incomplete, but you got to keep taking shots. Those receivers love to go deep. It gives them a breath of fresh air. They get more excitement. They're going to the quarterback with a little bit more juice because you know you're feeding them. So I would keep taking deep shots down the field.
The give to the back. Really good pickup on 2nd down there. Leaves them with 3rd and 2.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Bearcats come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Off the play fake. Caught over the middle. It's Grover. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Ball down at the 45-yard line, and that's the kind of ball hawking a defensive coordinator loves to see.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
They'll try the run. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Breaks into the open. He now has 91 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. The Sun Devils come to the line needing just inches for the first down. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
I'll say, watching this offense this year, one of the things you have to be really happy about is their ability to move the sticks. This is one of the top 25 offenses in the country in getting first downs. That running back is one of the biggest reasons. He is a weapon.
He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. And the Sun Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's 1st and 10. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Williams will pass. Get it out to the supersonic guy.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
The Sun Devils can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Quickly to the tight end. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. Snap to the back. They might go back to that one in a big spot as they pick up the first down out of the Wildcat. And the Sun Devils kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. The give to the tailback. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Touchdown, Sun Devils! And they take it in for 6 more points. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Finds his tight end. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, who's got a better seat there today in Tempe than you do? And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Mountain America Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Sun Devils will line up to kick off and start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. Reese. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
Offense gets set for second down. Jones wants to throw it. The short hands. It's Johnson. It's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Great place to start for this offense. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. He goes down. Short return, but what a play to get the football back. The run to the left. Got room on the return. A huge pickup, knocked out of bounds at the 30, but they are in business. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches. And this running back and his ability to break tackles, that is just so demoralizing for this defense.
There he goes. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. And the Bearcats will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll send the tight end in motion with the run on 1st and goal. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Well, and you see the sense of urgency now going up, right, David, on defense here, creating a negative play with their backs up against the wall.
Everybody's selling out to stop the run. Nice job being aggressive by this defense.
Tries again to get it in. And again, he gets nothing. This defense is not giving up anything on the goal line. This offense simply has to pay this off on 3rd and goal. They desperately need a touchdown. Trying to surge it in. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Well, you got to give the defense credit. They knew a big key in this one was slowing this dude down, especially after how well he played the last time out. They have been swarming him, they have been gang tackling him, and getting a lot of penetration up front.
He splits the uprights. Had to settle for the field goal. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. From the gun, the running back looking for room. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down.
And this guy's going to have to come through for you in this game. He picks up another 1st down, but he's your Heisman contender. He's the best player on your football team, and he's a guy that's just going to have to touch the ball a lot in this game if you're going to win.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
And this guy has had a tremendous season. When you're getting mentioned for the Heisman Trophy as a true freshman running back, that is absolutely insane. And you've seen it all throughout the years, the big plays, the explosiveness, the speed. This guy has been unbelievable.
The give to the back. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Williams looking for a man. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Going to try to get it himself. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43. And the Sun Devils getting set on 1st and 10. The give on the inside. Got the first down and more. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. They have declared their intentions on this drive, keeping it on the ground. It's 1st and 10. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State! And the pummeling has started.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing it because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical in this drive.
So now it's 2nd and long. Jones to throw. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. They got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in the second half.
And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down. The Bearcats will call on their punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time. Lofts one high and deep. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Sun Devils want to crank the tempo.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. To the ground with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. Maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent, of things they did right, the things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Sun Devils have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 35-6. They just finished off a 53-yard scoring drive. And they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Fires to the tight end. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Leaves it with the running back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Bearcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking for a gap. It's coming. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going.
He lofts one down the sideline. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. Williams will pass. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Sets up the screen. How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a 1st down.
Great job, too, by the QB there, holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the 1st down.
That's about as close. can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. The Sun Devils come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll leave it with him. Turning it on. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Well, there's another outstanding run. You've been seeing that all season long. I think we all expected this guy to be really good as a true freshman. I don't know if anybody expected this. The fact that he's in the Heisman race as a true freshman, that's just ridiculous.
To the ground. He's got it again. Got enough for the first. Pushed out of bounds at the 39-yard line. A big pickup on that run. And the Sun Devils will hustle to the line. Leaves it with the back. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Here's the handoff. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Let's go!
From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Gets drilled as he throws. The big pressure on 4th down, and they'll get it back. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. They'll give it to the back. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Bearcats with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll move the tight end. Scanning the field, it's Sperry. Unloads to the wideout. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Third down play from the gun. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
Awesome job there on 3rd down by the QB, working through his progressions. He wanted to go downfield, but the defense took everything away. So his eyes come down. He finds the drag route underneath, makes a good throw, and his guy does the rest to pick up the first.
The Bearcats with the 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Etheridge. Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Snagged in the middle. It's Smith. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Looking to fire. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. The Bearcats come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Back to pass, it's Sperry. Lets it fly. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. To the air on first down. Working that left side now. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
You complete some of these hitch throws early. You're setting up the hitch and go. Later on, you can pump fake that. And then the receiver can pirouette right up the sideline. That might be a home run play for the offense.
We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. They'll send the back in motion. He wants to throw. Makes the grab. Turning on the Jets. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get concerned, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions, but I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Wants to throw, it's Sperry. Catch in the middle, it's Etheridge. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Behind the chains now on second and long. Wants to go up top. Dumps it to the back. Caught close to the marker, it's Covey. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10.
First down for the offense.
Looking to throw on first down. Pressure coming. He's dropped on the sack, and now the hill gets even steeper.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
And the Bearcats line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. They feed him again. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. They bring the punter onto the field now. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. And the Bearcats decide to punt it away. Making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Parker.
And there's no mercy rule in college football. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter, and they're still staying aggressive. They're still throwing the football, going out and executing, working on their craft. They've got bigger fish coming up down the road, bigger games. So you got to keep sharpening the tools, and that's what you're seeing here in the fourth quarter.
The Sun Devils racing to the line in a hurry-up. Motion from the back. Wants to throw on first down. The screen, he's got wheels. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. He wants to change this route. Second down, he'll throw it. Throws for the tight end. Wide open downfield. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32.
How about that? Just really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
And the Sun Devils will snap it on 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Bring in the heat. It's complete on the right side. He's run out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 26.
And this defense continuing to struggle with the passing game. Listen, these offenses are so sophisticated nowadays. They're hard to stop, man. And it's a new one every single week. And I say this game, this defense underperformed. They're better than what they've shown.
He'll take a shot. And give him another 6. Grabs him for a touchdown. The blowout continues.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. At this point, it really hasn't been your best day. Just try to find something to build on here at the end, David.
Just try to keep fighting. Show your kids you're going to keep fighting, keep throwing the football, try to get some points up. Palmer, points have been at a premium. They haven't scored very much, but keep fighting, man.
Yeah, and just, try to find things to build off of for next week as well, right? I mean, it's all about continuing to improve week in and week out. So whether that's identifying playmakers or just seeing what you can come up with here at the end of this game and not quitting.
The Bearcats can really attack on this, and it's picked off for the 3rd time today. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they
breaks into the open. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. Gets it all the way out to the 33 before he stops. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Sperry. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Working that left side. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them, an absolutely dominating performance.
You've got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.